to get to the next episode. Hey, what's up? I'm your co-host, Michael, and I'm here today with
Craig.
No. Nope, it's Craig. That's your name.
Damn it. Welcome back.
Idiot, Craig.
What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on?
How's it been?
A lot of stuff has happened in 1 week.
I wasn't even ready. You didn't even tell me you were going to start recording.
Yep. Well, sucks. Get off your phone. That's what.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
My full undivided attention to this podcast has been brought in.
Not mine. I'm on my phone now.
All right. Well, let's just have a moment of silence.
Do you mind? I'm trying to text.
Yeah.
So.
I just said.
Yeah.
Let's have a moment of silence.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm not done texting.
Like I said.
Yeah, ready whenever
You
you
good?
are. Yeah,
I'm good.
Yes.
I'm good.
I am
Okay.
too. Okay.
All right. So what's up?
God, I hate you. Nothing much, man. By nothing much, I mean a lot much. A lot of shit has happened.
I've been waiting to record this so that you could tell me all about what's happened.
Because
you called me the other day. You were like, "Hey, this happened." Hung up.
Yeah, I was very excited. I was like, "Oh, I want to record a podcast." It was like 12 a.m. I was driving home, and I was excited to record a podcast. And you were like, "No, I'm too busy for Minecraft. That's what." And
I wasn't gonna come over at 12.
yeah, I know.
I had work in the.
I was also really tired.
Did I? Yeah, I did. I had work in the morning.
And I had news. So, I'm official with my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations. A little round of applause right now.
Stop, you're embarrassing me. Stop.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Let me tell my thing.
Alright, go.
Yeah, the embarrassing part is I thought we were boyfriend and girlfriend.
A week ago.
Like 3 weeks ago. So, I didn't know that you had to officially ask them out. And so this entire time, in my head, we were boyfriend and girlfriend, but in hers, she was like, when is he gonna ask me to be his girlfriend? And I was like she brought that up. She's like, we need to talk. And we were in my car, and we spoke about it, and I was like, I'm just an idiot, because I thought this entire time we were.
Yeah.
And, like, I've already told my family that you were my girlfriend. And she wanted to, like, be my girlfriend. She wanted the title, and she wanted to, like, tell her family that. But I just thought dating, because I haven't dated in a long time, I thought dating was just, like...
You mean ever?
Ever. Was just, like, boyfriend and girlfriend. I asked Gabe, our friend, and he goes, no, that's not it. And I asked Colby, and Colby said it was it.
It varies, because you can be dating and not be in a relationship, but it's different when it's like consistent, which is how it was with when you and her. So I don't know.
We were very consistent. You hung out all the time.
Yeah, I think it could have been both ways, but a lot of girls want to have the talk to make sure that it's official, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does. And that just never, like, I never thought of it, and I was just a big old idiot.
Big old dummy bag.
Big old dummy man. Yeah. And, like, we had to talk, and she was laughing at me, and I go, stop. Stop laughing at me. I'm not dumb.
That's cool, man. Congrats. Happy for you.
Yeah. We have a double date with Gabe and his date.
Oh, yeah. How are they?
They are great.
Dude.
I have my charger, unlike you, mister.
Alright, good.
They are great. They're going really well. You can tell that Gabe's happy. He just texted me saying, I need to call you, but I don't know what that's about, but as of right now, he's happy.
So let me tell the listeners why I'm a dumbass. So, it looks smaller. Are you sure it's loud enough?
You listen to it. I listen to it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you can listen to it on only 100.
Only? Okay, whatever. Well, if we need to, I could just... Oh my god. If we need to, I can just, God, what the hell was I talking about?
You just go, let me tell you why I'm a dumbass, and then you went...
Oh.
Duh, 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 duh.
Oh, yeah, I brought my computer here on 15% with no charger. When my computer is on the podcast channel, and I don't have a charger, so we always record it always. By always, I mean last time.
Yeah, last
time.
This is the always.
Always.
Ever since we were born,
Yeah,
we've been recording it on your laptop.
Ever since we started this podcast, you know, second episode, second day on the job, and I'm screwing up.
Oh my god, you absolute buffoon.
That's one strike right there.
Yeah, one strike. You know what they say when you get 2 more?
You're out.
You're out. You've done so.
That's it.
When you get 2 more, you got to start bringing your charger then.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to replace you with a weasel.
No. The next 2...
How was your day?
The next 2 times I forget, we got to delete the channel.
Oh shit. Please don't forget anymore.
It's like podcast on hardcore mode.
Yeah.
Anytime you like screw anything up, like we could be recording out of the wrong microphone and just nope, delete the channel.
Delete the channel. That was the third strike.
You can only spectate now.
Oh, I accidentally made a spelling error on one of the titles. Oh my god, that's strike 2. You can just fix it. No,
you gotta leave it.
I gotta leave it.
Gotta leave it.
I'll leave it.
That reminds me, kind of. In Minecraft, right? There's this thing where you can you build, right? But you can't delete. It's in creative, and you can't delete blocks as you build. So like, if you mess up a placement, you're fucked. You have to compensate somehow, and it's really hard.
Wait, what?
So like, let's say I'm building a house, right? In creative.
Okay, yeah, and then you just place fucking wood where you don't want it to be
by accident.
Yeah.
Right.
You just can't get rid of it.
I can't delete it.
Why?
I don't know.
Man, they sure heard that shrug.
You just can't. It's like try to build a house without deleting any blocks.
Okay, that's difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I had a topic, but I forgot about what it was.
Damn, I'm so unprofessional today.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you monster.
Me?
Yeah.
I thought you said you.
No.
Why
How
me?
am I unprofessional? You're the one that left his charger, forgot the topic we were going to talk about. Why am I unprofessional? Because I'm sitting crisscross applesauce,
Lick
mister?
my nuts, guy.
Lick my nuts, guy.
Oh, I can tell you why my wrist hurts. I don't know why.
That's the end of that. I have no clue why my wrist hurts.
It's just so annoying. Like every couple of months or so, my wrist will just start hurting so bad. I think I sprained it pretty bad one time, and then it just comes back every once in a while. Like I think that happens with my girlfriend because she broke her ankle like when she was young. Yeah. And every once in a while it comes back, you know?
That happens to me too.
Yeah. So I think that happened with my wrist. I never broke it though, that's the thing. I never remember having an injury on my wrist, but just every couple of months or so it just
there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it hurts to bend it and twist it and stuff like that.
Did you know, remember the time when in 8th grade I was on crutches for like half the year?
Yeah.
Yeah. I fractured my left foot, and then I sprained my right, and then I sprained my left one again.
Yeah.
Like right after each other.
Right.
So like there was only like one day in between where I wasn't on crutches, and I had to go back on crutches.
Yeah.
And every now and then, especially on rainy days, I can always tell.
Rainy days?
Yeah, when it's raining, for some reason, my left ankle hurts.
Really?
I have the worst left ankle, and it hurts too. I'm like, ugh! And I was like, oh, why is it like that? But
that's weird. Why when it rains?
I don't know.
Are you trying to like focus more when it's
I don't know.
Slippery
It
terrain
just
or something?
And then like,
Really
remember that time we were at like outside of a baseball field with everyone, and then I just took one wrong step and I fell, and everyone's like, "What a dumbass!" I really thought I broke my ankle. Like y'all were laughing at me, and I was like trying to make light of the situation, but it really hurt.
I don't know if I remember that. The baseball field that's near your house.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you were there. No, you were there because we were trying to give you something. It was just you. You had to pick up something, and then you were doing. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't there
me,
for that.
Gabe.
But I remember going there for a minute. Yeah. I had to go there because I got my belt, right?
Yeah.
I drove all the way to your house to
get my belt.
Yeah.
Your belt, not my belt.
Yeah, my belt.
And I took one step, and there was like a little divot in the thing over there, and I fell, and Gabe laughed with this dumb, loud laugh that I love so much. He goes, "Bah!" It's so loud, I can't even like do it. And
we should guest Gabe on this.
We should. Oh my God! Speaking about guests, you know Henry?
Yeah. Oh, he said he wants to like.
He keeps asking me.
Yeah.
He's like, "Let me be on that podcast. Let me be on that." He showed up at my work the other day with Joe.
He showed up.
Yeah, and he was there. Him, and Joe, and they were like, we were talking, and I was on break, so I was talking to them, and Henry kept going, "Oh, well, let me get on that podcast." I'm like, "Okay, Henry, you can get on the podcast. Like, calm down. We'll let you on the podcast."
He really
okay?
wants to.
You are only getting one episode, and you're not returning.
You tell him that?
No, but I'm gonna. He was even in my Twitch chat. He was like, "Yo, podcast." And I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, Henry. You're gonna be on the podcast eventually."
Yeah.
We just started. We're not gonna like.
Yeah, no, one episode.
Like, we have one episode out right now.
He's one of the 3 views.
Yeah. Like, get out of here with that. Your dumb podcast lingo.
Yeah.
Yo, let me on the casty, boyo.
He said he texted me about that too, and he was like, "Yeah, I tried to start a podcast with a couple of my bros, but they weren't committed or whatever, something like that."
Yeah, I don't want him to be a permanent part of it. I just want to have him as a guest.
Yeah, no, I want to keep it like just strictly us, and then have guests every once in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's the way to go. But I definitely want to get Gabe as a guest.
Oh, Gabe is funny.
Because he's pretty good. I think he was one of the best members when we tried that.
He was.
Podcast.
He's really good at like keeping up a conversation, and like he's just a funny person.
He is, yeah. And he's good at storytelling. He's like one of the best storytellers.
Yeah. I've known Gabe since I was like 7, I'd say.
Yeah.
We lived next to each other, we were neighbors, and he was always awesome. We had like some fights.
Yeah.
But that's because we clashed when we were young. Now I don't think I fought with him in a long time.
Right.
And we are awesome, but we can't like be together for too long because then we start getting like way too like in it with each other. We're like so on top of it, and then we kind of like get out of hand.
Yeah.
And then we get angry at each other, and like
just agitated.
I can't like do a whole week with just him. I need like if I had if it was just me and Gabe, I would go insane. Like me and him would fight. Yeah. It's like unavoidable. He could say the same thing, but if it's me, him, and like 2 other people, we're perfectly fine. Always.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's different.
He is the one where I'm able to keep up a bit. Like the best. I don't have to tell him anything, and no matter what I'm doing. I remember at work, he called something out, and then I yelled at him like as a joke. He looked at me, I looked at him, and we're on the complete opposite sides of the work, and everyone was looking at us, and I like ran up to him, and we touched our noses, and we like angrily stared at each other. I go, "I just want to let you know that I appreciate the hard work that you're doing right now." And then everyone was like laughing and heard us. I was like, "I want to let you know that I appreciate the hard work that you're putting in this, and I think you're an amazing human being." And he was like, "Oh, I completely disagree. I think you are putting in 10 times more effort than I am." And like he's still on top of it with that stuff, and I find it so funny. That's why I'm like super excited to go on this double date with him.
That's funny.
Because it's gonna be a hell of a time.
Yeah.
They're gonna like.
It's gonna be a time.
My girlfriend and his date are gonna like see us for who we are. In pure comedy form.
Well,
he wants to go to a museum.
That's kind of cool.
I was like, that's pretty cool. I'd like to go, but I don't know any museums around here that are like good. I don't know. Boston.
Yeah, Boston Museum.
And
of
if we're driving,
science?
I'm driving because they can't drive.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not gonna make Kate drive.
Of natural science. Boo, boo. Or what's the other one in Boston? Boston Museum of. There's a history one, right?
Yeah.
No, natural science and what else?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one with Nicolas Cage, and he steals the Constitution, right?
No, that's the White House.
That's the White House. No, the movie.
Yeah, no, that's
that's Yep. No, you're thinking of Madagascar.
You're right.
Yeah, Madagascar. That's what we're talking about.
I loved that movie.
The National
Treasure.
Okay, I was actually about to talk about the museum, but
I was talking about the movie. When I was a kid, I loved that movie, dude. I probably watched that movie a billion times.
Ready?
Yeah.
I've never watched that movie.
Really?
Not once. I know I've seen one scene in it because it came in my recommended, and I was like, let me click on it. I clicked on it, I go, that's stupid, and then I deleted it.
Okay. After this podcast, we gotta watch it.
I really don't want to. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
You gotta watch it at least once in your life.
There's a lot of movies. Today, my boss at work, she named off 3 movies, and then was like, I was like, I don't know any of those movies. She goes, you haven't watched any of these movies? And she texted me them because she wants me to watch them.
What are they?
They all have Josh Peck in them.
Oh,
she goes, it's like, oh, this one has Josh Peck. You know Josh Peck? I go, yeah, I know Josh Peck. And she goes, oh, that's weird. The other ones have Josh Peck too. And then laughs and then proceeds to tell me. Yeah, it's she
So-
said
Wait,
Snow Day with Josh Peck. Max Keeble's Big Move, the one with Josh Peck. And then there was another one without Josh Peck, Big Fat Liar. Do you know any of those movies?
I've heard of Big Fat Liar, but I haven't heard of the other two.
Yeah, neither did I. And she was like, "Duh, duh," and then everyone else there, like, there's a bunch of people at work, and they're all like, "You ever watch these movies? You're so uncultured, you fucking pig." And I was like, "Holy shit!"
Oh my god, I'm not a big movie watcher.
I haven't watched any of the really good ones. I've watched like a couple, and I know like what happens in all of them, but those ones I've never even heard of.
Are they like on Netflix?
I don't know.
How does she expect you to watch them?
I don't know.
Just go to the DVD store.
Yeah, they don't
yeah.
even have Blockbuster anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big movie watcher. I also like there's one thing where, oh, you haven't seen this movie? Like if you say that about like the classic movies, like the stuff that you watch by default when you're a kid just because everybody watches it always, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everybody's seen like
Elf.
yeah.
Everyone's seen it. I hate that movie
That's
now.
a very cliche example, but like everybody's seen like Billy Madison and everybody's seen like you know, like movies like that, like The Sandlot, you know?
Yeah.
Or Star Wars, but I haven't really watched Star Wars.
Or Star Wars.
You know, like, but like movies like that, when you say you haven't watched those movies, they'll be like, you haven't watched those movies. Like Indiana Jones is another one too.
Oh yeah.
You know. But yeah.
I love that scene
But then-
in Indiana Jones where he just like shoots the guy when he
Yeah.
didn't want to like he was just too tired.
Yeah. It's funny. I told you about that last week.
You did. Did we?
Yeah. Not on the podcast, but we talked about it.
I remember talking about it. That's why I brought it up again.
The night we had the fire.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that reminds me again.
Oh my god, we
I-
have to tell that story. Do you
No.
want to or do you want me to?
Oh,
That one.
that's not at all what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell that story after whatever you talk about.
Okay. So, that day when I took Colby driving, right?
Okay. Oh no. Yeah, where the hell did you guys go? You
I'm
went to
gonna,
CCRI,
I'm gonna,
right?
I'm gonna explain what happened. So, Colby is one of our friends, and he just got his license, right?
Just got his license.
Like that day, that morning.
No, it was Thursday morning.
Yeah, I was there Thursday night. No. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you were absolutely right. Yep. It was his birthday.
Yeah. So he got it that morning. He got his license, and he's only driven a car a couple of times. Well, not a couple of times. He's driven multiple times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But my car.
Like not yours, but
Yeah.
like his own car
Yeah,
and
yeah,
his mom's.
his mom's car. But my car is a standard. He's never driven a stick before, and so I asked him. I was like, "Yo, Colby, you wanna try to bang some gears?" and,
Want to bang some gears, Colby?
and he doesn't even when he got into the driver's seat, he didn't even have the first clue of how a manual transmission like operated. So I had to explain how it all worked and stuff like that. And so this was so funny. This was so funny. We forgot to tell you about this, but we wanted to tell the whole crew when they were
You
there.
just didn't.
We forgot, yeah.
Yeah, good thing you saved it for the podcast.
But,
I have to watch it.
Yeah. But so Colby's in the driver's seat, I'm in the passenger seat,
Okay.
and we're down the road a little bit, facing up the road towards your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your house would be on our right.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
I got you.
And I'm like, okay, so let the clutch out until it starts rolling, and then put some gas on it and let it out slow even more. And then, like, start going, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, yeah. So he starts letting the clutch out, and it's not moving, but the car's rumbling like crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I was yeah, it's just because we're facing uphill. It's fine. Right? And I was like, when you see the RPMs drop, give it some gas.
Wait,
and then,
I think, were you right outside the house we could see you? Because we saw the car rolling backwards at points.
That was a different time.
Okay.
This was after this.
Okay.
Okay. So this was like the very first time he started in the driver's seat.
Okay.
I went around the block and arranged him to go up the hill.
Okay.
So he lets out the clutch more, and it's rumbling. He gives it some gas, and I think the first time it stalled, and he didn't even know that it stalled.
Was he still trying to drive?
Yeah. He was like, "What happened?"
He was like, hey, you stalled. You should restart it.
Yeah, I said you stalled, and he didn't even know what to do. He didn't know what that meant.
What the
meant.
fuck?
He didn't even know that he had to restart the car. He was like, "I gotta restart everything." And so he stomps the clutch back down, and he does it again, right?
Yeah.
And this time, when it starts rumbling, he gives it a shit ton of gas, and he lets the gas out. I mean, he lets the clutch out, and he starts driving, right? And then, but like when he leaves off the gas, it like slows down really fast and he stalls, right? And he was like, I'm not feeling it rolling when you're letting the clutch out. I don't know what's going on. And then I look over and the fucking e-brake was on the whole time. I was like, that's what's burning.
Oh my god, the entire time.
Yeah, I forgot because I put it in park and I naturally just pull the e-brake up and he doesn't know that.
Yeah, he didn't know that, so he didn't put it down.
Yeah, I forgot to tell him that.
That is actually awesome. I love that.
And he was like, are you kidding me? The e-brake was on the whole time. That's why I wasn't rolling. And then after that, it was so much easier. Because he would let the clutch out and feel it rolling. It wouldn't... You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, the car would get so low in the RPMs that you could feel it vibrate.
Holy shit.
and then it would die out. Your whole car
I wish you told everyone that. Everyone would love that.
Yeah, well, listen to the podcast.
Yeah, listen to the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to the podcast.
Listen to the podcast.
Okay, yeah, now you should listen to the podcast.
So then after that, right?
Yeah.
After he tried a couple of times. So I think your neighbors thought that we were assholes because he wasn't letting the clutch out all the way
and
before.
He was just going,
yeah, he wasn't letting the clutch out all the way or enough before he gave it gas. So he would give gas too early and it would rev up wicked high. Yeah. And I was like, all right, let's reposition because literally everybody's looking at us right now.
Yeah. So you went to CCRI then, or?
Yeah. So I hopped in the driver's seat and we went to CCRI, which is a community college, was a really big parking lot.
You didn't tell us you were going there, so everyone was like, "Oh shit, they're gone," and then you didn't respond to anyone for 10 minutes, and then we were like, "Okay, they're dead." Also, something happened when you were gone.
What happened?
My trunk broke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Nick went outside, and I don't know if he broke it or like, because I don't remember if it was always like that, but also it's not broken.
Yeah.
So like it just wasn't closing, and then we were like, "Oh my god!"
You sure there wasn't something stuck in the latch or?
No, nothing was stuck, and it just wasn't closing. And then we were like, "Okay, that's weird." And then we would try to close it, and then it would show the light that it was still open, and we're like, "Okay." And then after a couple of tries, we were able to close it, and then but it would still show this like flashing light, which usually I don't know what it was, and I was like, "This is weird." And I'm just gonna ignore it until it goes away.
Well, I didn't touch it, and I know Colby didn't hit the car.
Yeah,
so. I know. But yeah, so after that, after your neighbors were. Like they were standing in the door, like outside, and I was like, all right, they're getting agitated. It was like 9:30 at night or later, probably later, and we drove to CCRI, and I faced him sideways on the hill so that he wouldn't roll forward or back.
Okay.
And
yeah, but he could have like flipped. He could have just went room.
Yeah, right.
Because that hill.
Yeah, that hill is so bad. He got it going a few times, and. He got it going in first gear. He was rolling around in first, and then he would like go like 50 feet and then stop, and then do it again. Just practice launching from first gear from a stop, which is the hardest.
You said
part.
He got to third gear.
He did, yeah. So basically, after a few launches and like getting comfortable and stuff like that, I was like, okay, so now to go to second, all you gotta do is put the clutch back down while you're rolling. Let the gas off first, put the clutch down, put it in second gear, and then just do the same exact thing as if you were going from a stop. Let the clutch out and gas.
Yeah.
And so you can do it a little bit faster now that you're rolling. And so the first time, he kind of slowed down a little bit too much because he was taking his time.
Yeah.
So he kind of slowed down a lot. He got to like 5-7 miles an hour, and it was kind of hard. He had to give it a little bit more gas to get it going, but he didn't stall. So, so then he was rolling around in second gear. And then I was like, okay. And then I showed him how to stop and shift back. And then I was like, okay, whatever gear you want, if you're going the appropriate speed, you just gotta, you can go to the next gear. So he was going in first, and then he was going in second. And then I was like, yeah, you're going fast enough to go to third, so just do the same thing, put it in third, and then let it out in gas. And then he did that. And then he did that like 2 more times. He went around. First, second, third.
Did he like driving?
Went around.
Did you ask him if he liked manual or automatic more?
I didn't ask him if he liked either one more. Anybody would say automatic on their first try. Mm-hmm. But.
Yeah. I don't like focusing when I'm driving. I like to focus on the road, and that's it. Yeah. I don't want to focus on the mechanics of driving when I'm driving.
That's what we were talking about. He said it was much harder than he thought it would be.
Yeah, it is much harder than I thought. I stalled out way more. Like, I didn't realize there's so much error into doing it. Like, you can mess up so easily.
Yeah, that's what he said. He didn't realize that. And So he, yeah, he gets it, I guess. But my car's really hard. First gear is very, very sensitive in my car. But, yeah.
I remember when you were teaching me, and like I just stopped normally, and like I've been driving for 2 years.
Yeah.
And you, like I just stopped, and it was just a nice stop, and
Yeah.
you go, "That was a good stop," but no, I just give you sass. I just go, "Yeah, thanks. I know how to drive."
Yeah.
Like I was just an asshole.
Yeah. That was funny.
I remember that. That was so funny. Oh, the fire pit story.
Oh yeah.
We had a fire the other day, and a little like preface before. I was at school. There's this picture of me in a dinosaur costume, and it's faded. It's like god tier picture. I printed out a bunch of wallet sizes because originally I gave it to one of my friends. I took the photo for a friend for a Christmas gift. I wanted him to have a cardboard cutout of me, and it was large, and I wanted him to have it, and so I gave it to him, and then
You ended up putting it on a blanket. Is that what you're talking about?
No, it wasn't on a blanket. It was on like a poster board thing. I put a picture on a poster board, and then I gave it to our friend Ryan.
Yeah.
And then I put it on it was on his wall for, even now it's still on his wall.
You didn't put it on a blanket? I thought you put it on like a sheet or a blanket.
No.
Oh. Okay, go ahead.
And so that's what it was, and it's always been in his room, and every time he had someone over, they would see it, and then they would talk about it at school with me, and it became known throughout the school that Ryan had this picture of me. And I thought it would be funny one day, because I was at CVS, and they had this, like, deal going on. It's like, oh, you can get, like, a bunch of wallet-sized photos for, like, 97 cents. You can get 12 of them for 97 cents. And, of course, I printed out the same picture, smaller, and I made a bunch of wallet size, and then I started giving them to everyone at school.
Yeah.
Like, at least all the, like, the cooler of people.
Yeah.
And now, like, I gave it to everyone in my friend group, and they all have one. I know you have one. I don't know where it is.
I don't know where it is either. I don't know.
I know, like, Xavier's is in the back of his phone. I know Colby has his. I know Nick has in the back of his phone. It's a bunch, and
I had one in my wallet, but then I changed my wallet, and I don't know where it is now. And I think it's on my bed, like, on my bed thing somewhere.
And I know Colby has his in his phone or wallet, in his wallet.
It's in his wallet.
Yeah, and so we were at the fire pit. We were having a fire pit. It was on his birthday. There was 6 people there. 6 people there.
Yeah.
I had to recount that. And he goes, "Julian, I'm sorry." And I go, he's standing up. I'm sitting down across from the fire from each other. He goes, "Julian, I'm sorry." I go, "What?" He goes, "I'm going to do it." And he pulled out the picture.
Yeah.
The sacred picture. The fire is ablazing, and
he's holding it over the fire.
He's holding it over the fire. He goes, "I'm going to throw it in."
I said, "What are the odds?"
Yeah, he goes, "What are the odds to do it?" And they start counting down to play, what are the odds? 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
Because that's all Colby ever plays. And they start counting down. And I was upset. I did not want them to throw that picture into the fire. It is God tier picture. And it would have hurt me personally if he threw it out. Like, I wouldn't talk to him for, like, at least a day. And they start counting down. They go 3, 2, 1. And then the fire explodes. It literally just explodes.
It, like,
and
then,
it scared the shit out of everyone.
Yeah.
And the timing on it was amazing. And Colby goes, "Oh shit," and then put the picture right back in his wallet.
Yeah, he's like, "God don't want me to do this."
It was so funny when it happened, though.
Yeah.
No one was expecting that. How do you expect the fire to explode? And, like, me and Kate, because we were sitting on, like, the weird bench thing, and we were leaning into the fire, and the shit exploded.
You're right.
It was so
Literally
funny, though.
blew up.
Loud pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, turns out Martin threw a lighter at the beginning of the fire.
Yeah, threw a lighter in it.
Inside of the thing, because he thought it was empty.
It was an empty lighter. I couldn't flick it. And I found it on the ground.
We threw it in the fire.
Yeah.
And then it exploded at the perfect amount of time.
That was funny.
But, like,
imagine if
at the time you didn't say that there was a lighter that you threw in the fire.
No, I just tossed it in.
And then you go, "Oh, you know what? I caused that explosion. I threw a lighter in there earlier."
Yeah.
I thought that was so funny when you said that.
Yeah, I didn't realize. But, yeah, that was so funny. Like, it was like 3, 2, and then it blew up. And then Colby was like, "Oh, word? I'm gonna put it back in my wallet."
Oh, word? Yeah, I thought that was so funny, though. Fucking... The faces on everyone that
I know,
night.
everyone jumped and ran away. That was so funny.
I broke the seat I was sitting in.
You did?
I jumped back and the back left corner of the seat sunk into like the thing. Like it wasn't an actual seat, it's more like a footrest thing. And there's like 2 parts to it that you can lift up and then store stuff in. And I completely
broke it.
I
didn't know that.
Yeah. I think I fixed it at the end, but it was definitely sunk in and will continuously happens now.
You want to hear something funny that happened at work today?
Yeah.
So, I am a martial arts instructor.
Yeah, you beat up children.
I do.
You literally beat up children.
I get paid to beat kids.
Wow. Brag much?
Yeah. No. So that's what I do for a job, right? And so we have a student creed that we say at the end of every class.
Okay.
And the little kids' creed is like kind of like a dumbed down version of the
actual
other
one?
creed. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So it's like like number 2 is I will do my chores, like without having to be reminded, right?
Yeah.
So, and the little kids they like repeat after me when I say it, and so there's this kid, right? And I say the first part. I said I will do my chores, and then they say it back, and then this kid goes, I don't have chores.
He just goes, I don't have chores.
Yeah, he goes, I don't have
that
any
was your
chores.
laugh right there. That's Spike.
Me and like 3 or 4 of the parents in the lobby just cracked. Because it's so funny.
I don't have chores.
Yeah, he said it exactly like that.
Did you respond with like, wow, aren't you spoiled? And then you give him like an elbow shove or like...
No, I was just like, that's okay, just say it.
It's okay, just say it.
Basically.
I feel like I want to go to the classes just to watch you.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I would go for.
Yeah. Dude.
One time I'm going to bring Todd. One time I'm going to find out like what day you're working. I'm going to bring Todd. And we're all going to sit there and like just watch you.
Everybody cannot be there. I don't trust any of you
Okay,
guys.
we'll bring like only 9 of us.
Oh.
Oh, all
no,
the Todd.
I don't mind Todd coming, but not all at once. Definitely not all at once.
I want all at once. And we're totally make a ruckus.
Can't.
Woo! Get him!
No, you can't
Beat him
do
up!
That. You can't do that.
Kill him!
You cannot do that. I'm gonna get fired.
Only for one class.
No, I can't. I'm gonna get fired. I don't mind if like you and like 1 or 2 other people come.
Your wrist hurt that bad? Was
Yeah.
your thing a bandage?
I was gonna wear it when I went to bed. I put it on before I left, but I didn't wanna.
Oh, just a little so you guys know, because you can't see. Martin just pulled a huge roll of bandage meant for like
It's ace bandage.
a huge injury
Not
for
really.
his wrist.
No, it's
That is a lot. I could have given you one that's like much smaller.
yeah. I didn't want one this big. It's also really wide. Yeah, I heard that.
I just punched my own head.
Yeah, I wanted just like a small one that's like 1 or 2 inches wide, but
Yeah.
like this thing is fucking like almost 3 inches.
Yeah, and you don't even like cut that.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
that's meant to like wrap down your leg.
No, maybe like this is. I think this is a knee one, or an ankle. I'm pretty sure this is an ankle one. It's not as long as you think.
It looks kind of long. Let me roll it around the room to
Be
make
careful!
sure.
Don't lose those things. They're really sharp.
Oh, shit.
And
Where are they?
I only had 2 of them, right there.
Sorry, I thought it was connected still.
But yeah, kid goes, I don't have any chores.
I don't have any chores. That's
Died.
awesome. What a child.
Yeah, it was really funny. I feel. Oh, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Todd coming to.
Yeah, to your thing. Why
To
not?
work.
Why wouldn't you like Todd to come to your thing?
Cause I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble, just because like you guys are idiots. And
You're
I
not
don't.
wrong. I mean, we are idiots.
Oh, what I was gonna say. I don't mind if like you or like 1, maybe 2 other people come, but if like the whole group comes, I know it's just gonna be mayhem and chaos.
Can you send me your schedule, please?
I don't have like a schedule that I can send you. I can.
You
Just
don't have a set schedule?
I do, but I don't have it on paper.
Oh, you just have it memorized?
I can
Really?
just tell you. Yeah.
That's weird.
Why?
I don't know. Because I have mine electronically and I always know my schedule. Like, I can just look at it. I do constantly.
Yeah. Well, my schedule hasn't changed in a year, so.
So, yeah, I guess. Still. Because I forget what days it is sometimes. Also.
I work Mondays and Wednesdays from 3 to 7:30,
Okay.
and then I work from. Well, I'm not gonna.
Wait, what days? Mondays?
Monday and Wednesday from 3 to 7:30.
3 to 7:30.
That's all classes.
Okay. What is one of the classes you have?
The classes go from 4 to 7:30. I go in and out early to clean.
4 to 7:30.
Yeah.
First class starts at 4.
Yeah. That's a little kids class. Little kids.
Damn.
On Mondays.
Wait, on Mondays it's only little kids?
On Mondays the first class is little kids. On Wednesdays the first class is advanced big kids.
Advanced big kids. Wait, what about Wednesday first class?
Advanced big kids. I just said that.
Sorry.
What?
What other days you work? 'Cause
Saturday.
I work Monday. I can't really see you at a good time. I want to see you with little kids.
Oh.
Because I find it funny.
On Saturday at 10, little kids.
Saturday at 10?
a.m.
Yeah, well, I work Saturday.
Yeah, well.
Damn.
Wednesday at I want to say what is it?
I don't work Wednesday, so this should work.
4:45.
4:45?
Yeah, I think so.
Little kids?
Yeah.
You said Wednesday at 4.
No, Monday at 4. Wednesday at 4:45.
Wednesday at 4:45. You teach little kids.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put this in my phone so I remember.
If you actually do come, don't bring a squad.
Okay, I won't bring a squad.
Don't bring any more than 2 people, really.
Wink. I got you, man. Don't worry.
On Wednesdays
Wink.
it's tough too because I work with my boss usually.
That's fine.
So like if he comes in and sees you guys, he might think you're interested in classes or something, not just to watch me slap around some kids.
It's like, oh, are you guys interested in signing up? No, we enjoy watching that guy over there beat up children, so... Yeah. Show us some children getting beat up now.
Wednesday especially, usually it's a sparring day. Watching little kids spar is so funny.
What if it became like a weekly thing I did? Every week I'd show up on Wednesday. Never just thought I was a pedophile.
No, I'm just friends with the instructor.
Yeah, I like watching him beat up the kids. That's our kids, I know. Isn't that awesome?
Isn't that awesome?
He beats them up.
Yeah.
You're just letting it happen. What kind of parent are you?
You're just letting this shit happen. You're paying for him to do this. You're paying a monthly tuition to watch this 18-year-old slap around your kid.
Yeah. Nice sweatshirt, by the way.
Thank you.
Where'd you get it?
It's yours.
I know. What are you doing tomorrow? I meant to call you this. Not call you this. I meant to call you, and you didn't answer any of my phone calls.
I was at work.
And then
earlier.
you texted, "No, I was what?" And then you showed up 2 hours later without telling me that you were coming.
I did say I was coming.
I know. I was expecting you to come.
Uh,
I didn't even really read your text. I just kind of guessed what it was.
The text was something along the lines of, "Work went later than I thought. I'll be there soon."
What are you doing tomorrow?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I was hoping I could be here tomorrow.
Yeah. Cool.
Why?
At 8:30.
In the morning?
Nope.
Okay.
Night.
Good.
I'm not gonna wake you up at 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Not gonna have.
What?
I'm not gonna be successful
No.
doing that shit at 8:30. Waking me up, dude.
You, me,
Nope.
and Colby.
Okay.
Nope. Colby. Yeah. You want to go to a concert?
Who?
I can't say the name on stream. I can't say the name on the podcast. Antonio.
Could have just said ugly.
I could have, but
He wouldn't mind. He would love the
he would
promotion.
love. Okay, ready? Ugly. Go check him out.
Ugly.
Ugly.
Shout out Ugly.
UGHLIE.
Shout out Ugly.
Okay.
Shout out
You want to go
Ugly.
to his concert tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
Cool.
That's cool.
Cool.
Nice.
Nice.
Where is he? The same place last
Yep.
time?
Cool. You want to drive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured.
Let's go.
I'll clean out my car tomorrow probably.
Okay.
Usually by cleaning out my car, it's throwing the trash away and putting stuff that's not trash in my trunk. That's cleaning out.
Wow,
that's
really?
cleaning my car.
I literally, when it's cleaning out my car, whenever I clean out my car, I pull it up next to like my house, like right on the next in the higher driveway, throw everything away, like all the trash away, and then I bring everything else inside.
Yeah.
And I leave one sweatshirt in the back just in case, and then I literally wash the outside of it because it's dirty.
Yeah.
And then I wash the inside of it. Like I get like
No,
paper
I
towels
do that
and,
too.
like,
But
Windex and
when I clean my car when I'm not home.
yeah.
Yeah. When I'm home, I haven't washed the outside of my car in a good while. But when I'm home, I'll like.
It's kind of hard to now because like it's colder and
Yeah.
I don't want my hose to spit out ice cubes on my car.
Yeah. There's no point either because the rock salt and stuff's just dumb. Winter's gay. Winter is so gay.
Get out of here, winter.
Winter sucks.
I actually like winter. People hate like other seasons. like me, I hate other seasons. I like winter. I think winter's the best season.
I can't do anything in winter.
No one can do anything in winter.
With a rear wheel drive convertible and a motorcycle, I can't do anything.
Yeah. I enjoy winter. I like the snow. I like it when it's like a blizzard outside, and I get to sit at home on my couch with the fireplace on, and then just like watching TV or watching a movie, cuddled up on the couch.
That's only nice when you don't have shit to do. You know?
Yeah. Shut up. Let me enjoy my winter. Stop trying to ruin it for me.
No, but
that's exactly what you.
That's like 10% of winter. The other 90% is just like.
I thrive for that 10%.
Yeah, I know. But the other 90% is just like the roads are slushy. You know?
The roads are slushy.
The roads are all made of a slushy, and I think that 10% of like tranquility is not worth the slush on the roads.
No, I don't mind driving in the snow. I mean, I kind of find it funny. Because you slide around and shit.
Yeah. No, I find that fun too.
Yeah.
But then only when you're controlling it.
When you're out of control, you go, no, you're spinning your wheel all over the place. Yeah. I don't mind the ice.
I almost lost control one time on a downhill in a left curve.
Really? Oh
yeah.
Shit.
I just kept going straight. I was like, no.
I lost control.
It was on black ice actually. It wasn't on snow.
Oof. I lost control on my way to Gabe's house with Gabe and Colby in the car.
Yeah.
I was dropping him off, and it literally he lives 2 minutes away from me.
Mm.
Like I could walk and get there in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And like, or I could run and get there in 5 minutes, and then a 2-minute drive. And so you know that huge hill up to his house.
Yep.
If we take like a right out of here and then just
big hill.
Yeah, big hill. And instead of like that was the only way because I was no way in hell we were getting up the other hill.
Right.
So I was like, we got to go this way. If Gabe wants to get home, I have to bring him
the
up
one
this
that's past Xavier's house?
Yeah, the one that hill I'm not going up.
Yeah, because that's longer.
That one's longer and steeper. And I was like, okay, let's do this. And that other one is really steep, and it took us 15 minutes to get up the hill.
Really?
Yeah.
That little one?
That little one. I was spamming my gas. I was like turning the wheel left and right to kind of get more friction. I was able to get up a little bit, and then we couldn't get up.
Mm.
If I waited another minute, I wasn't getting up there. Like
Yeah.
if I didn't start right away, I wasn't getting up the first like part of it.
Yeah.
And then on my way to drop off Colby, it was hell. It was so bad because it was like a blizzard, and like I shouldn't have. Like I told his mom, I was like, "Oh, I drive all the time for work," because I did at the time, and I was like, "He'll be perfectly fine. I can drive him home." And she was like, "Okay, whatever." And then it took us a while to get him home because the roads were that bad. Yeah. But I was the only one on the road.
Yeah.
And that was fun. That was fun.
That's fun. Yeah. Yeah. I don't mind driving in the snow, but I haven't driven in my new car, which is a rear-wheel drive, and a lot of people say that shit's scary. You know?
Yeah.
Like having front-wheel drive is different because you're pulling the car, but pushing the car is a whole new story.
Oh my god, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna be bad, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be bad.
Scary.
I'll have no traction. I'll be fishtailing everywhere.
Yeah, damn.
But
just go in reverse everywhere.
Yeah, you're right.
That would work.
Yeah, just use one gear.
Yeah, reverse.
Yeah. But drift season goes hard in the winter.
Yeah, I know. You've kind of fucked up your old car. You did not take care of your old car. I'm gonna be completely honest.
I didn't like it.
I know you didn't like it, but you did not even like care in the slightest about it.
I know. I didn't. I know. I really.
I know you don't tell me that. I'm proud of it.
No, I'm not proud of it. I just have accepted it.
I was like, you're gonna fuck up your tires, and you're like, I don't care.
I know.
And then you would drift like a motherfucker. Please don't do that to your car now.
It was fun. No, I can safely with this now.
Yeah.
My last car was an automatic front wheel drive,
and it was ass.
And
it was the worst.
And I was rear wheel drifting with the e-brake. The e-brake can't even hold it on a hill anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of my old car, I saw it drive away.
You told me this.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, it got pulled over, right?
Yeah, it did. I was driving next to it, but against traffic. So it was like on my left, going past me. And at the same time as it passed me, like we like lined up perfectly. Me, him, and a cop on a side road, right? And the dude had no front license plate. And I was like, I see him coming. I'm like, that my old car? I was like, yeah, that's my old car.
Oh, that's
Where
cool.
the hell's his front license plate? And I look to my left as he's passing me, and out of my peripheral is a cop on a side road, and I'm like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
This guy's about to get screwed, and he did. The cop pulled right out behind him, and I was like,
Damn,
Idiot, dude.
Fucking
Should've got a front plate.
dummy.
Should've got a front plate. I like the states that don't have front plates though, because the cars look a lot cleaner without front plates.
You say that, but I like cars with front plates.
Really?
I feel like it looks weird without one. You know,
Well,
because I'm so used to seeing it with it. So now without seeing it, it kind of looks like a dog when it only has a collar on forever, and then you take off its collar.
Yeah, my dog.
Or other way around. Like my dogs with collars, like they don't have collars. They don't put collars on them.
My dog always has. She always has two collars actually. She has a tick collar and she has a collar that my mom made for her. But every time you take those off, she looks naked, even though she's always naked.
Yeah, she looks more naked.
She looks naked. She literally looks naked.
What's something weird? Like animals don't need to wear pants.
Yeah.
That's like, we can just look at their genitals and they're like,
yeah,
that's a dog.
that's a dog.
That's a dog. But like,
If people did that shit,
it's something else. Man.
Jail.
Jail. They go to jail for that.
Yeah.
We just let our dogs do it. We're like, oh, your dog's so cute. Let me touch him. Like, oh, careful, he's naked.
Yeah.
So why don't you touch my dog?
Imagine,
He has pants on.
Imagine if everybody went to school with their nuts out.
That'd be scary.
You know
I would
what I
hate
mean?
that. I would hate
That
that.
would be weird. Like sitting at a desk and you're naked,
And,
doing like work.
You know,
You get an awkward boner.
you know the old English teacher we had
The
for high school senior
Yeah.
year.
wait. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. My junior year, he came into one of my classes and like did this like thing, and he sat down right across from me from across the room, and I could see his balls.
Yeah.
Like his balls like smushed on the thing, and he was fat, and he like spread out. I was like,
Yeah.
And then I had him next year, and I look at him, I go, oh my god, I can't look at him.
That happens to fat people when they sit down. Like they sit down.
They sit down, and then you can just notice their balls.
Yeah, they sit down.
they're
They spread eagle, and then their nuts like have a vagina for some reason.
Yeah, it's like instant,
so weird.
Like camel toe. You're like, that's That's nasty. That's your nuts.
That should be. There should be a name for that. Camel toe,
just
but
camel
like
toe nuts.
from your nuts.
Ew.
There should be a name for that.
It's just a camel toe.
Elephant toe.
Elephant toe.
That's what it is.
Elephant toe
toes.
going on, bro. It was nasty. I hated it. I hated looking at it.
You got some elephant toe.
Just absolutely disgusted me.
Like T-Rex.
I was like, that's an old man. And like,
Ugh.
you couldn't not look at it. It was so noticeable.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, ugh. And I didn't want to talk about it because then everyone was gonna know that like I was looking at the dude's nuts.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't mean to. It's just like I kept looking around and then like my gaze would just go right to his nuts.
And you know he was sitting at a desk that's made for.
He wasn't even sitting at a desk. He was just sitting in a small chair.
Oh yeah. Well yeah, but like regardless, you know the thing whatever he was sitting in was made for somebody a quarter of his height and weight.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah. It was disgusting.
Yeah. A guy I work with says that one of his teachers, I want to say it's his science teacher, is an actor.
Is an actor?
Yeah, and is like bougie. You know what I mean? like rich.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he dresses the fuck up all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if I was that rich, I'd want to dress up all the time. I would wear a suit all the time, just because I like the way suits look on me.
Yeah, he doesn't wear suits, but he dresses. You know what I mean? Like he's got the blazer going, and he's got like, you know what I mean? And he's got like he's jeweling out. You know, he decks himself out all the time.
Has a grill. Yeah.
He brags about how like he has all these like acting gigs or whatever. And he said, oh no, he is an actor. He says he's an actor and he does stand up. You know?
Okay.
And
stand up. That is a scary business to get into.
Yeah. But he says class is wicked fun.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's good to have a fun class. You remember more about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's cool. I would like to do stand up, but I'm not funny.
I would love to do stand up. I would have to write stuff down.
I really would. I would have to write
but
stuff too.
I would also be terrified. Like I would have to like practice my jokes on like other people and like strangers before I went on stage.
Yeah.
And like worst case scenario, you say a joke and no one laughs.
I know.
And you go, ha.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You just get up and you're like, hiya folks, what's the deal with top hats? And then they just crickets.
Yeah, what's up with top hats? It's definitely not the top.
That's
Let me
weird,
tell you.
yeah.
Nah, big hats.
Or you make like the corniest of corn.
Yeah.
Of jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The corniest of jokes.
Why did the cookie go to the doctor? Why did the cookie go to the doctor? Because he was feeling crummy. And then laugh the entire time. Ha ha ha. And no one joins you. And you're just like, ha ha ha.
Imagine a comedian says one joke, right? For the rest of his set, just laughs about it. For the rest of the set.
I would do that.
Like crying, laughing. Like genuinely
laughing.
Gosh. That would be so funny.
Or like it's an entire like 40-minute show And
Yeah,
it's,
he's
just,
laughing
it's
the
the
whole
one
time.
dude trying to tell a story, but every time he goes to start, he just starts laughing.
Yeah.
And then like you get nowhere in the story.
Oh yeah.
You know that like him and a friend, and then he starts laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, me and my
Oh yeah. One
oh
time.
my god.
One time,
yeah,
you
me
guys
and
are gonna
my
believe
friend. He
Yeah.
just starts laughing and
Yeah.
like crying, and then it was like, dude, tell the story. It's like I'm getting there. And it's like we're 30 minutes in.
Give me a second. Don't make me laugh.
And then it's like, yeah, we went to the store and bought coffee beans. Oh, and that was it.
Like so dumb. Yeah, that'd be wicked funny.
boys.
Like the most boring stand-up. You know what I mean? Would that be really funny, or really boring? I guess it depends on your mood or who you are. You know, because for me, I think that would be wicked funny.
It's definitely up my alley of humor.
Yeah,
I would die if
Yeah.
I saw someone else laughing that hard about a joke he can't tell yet.
Yeah,
I would laugh even harder than he was.
Yeah, at a stand-up.
That is stand up.
You know?
So
So I went to this Coinstar.
yeah, I went to this Coinstar.
That would be so funny. But I really do want to try at least like one open mic night, you know? Like make a 10-minute set or something, or even shorter maybe. And just try it at least once. You know? I think that would be fun.
Yeah. I want to write down like a thing.
A set?
Yeah, a set.
Yeah.
And then I feel like we'd have to do it together because like just having a second person allows so many more things.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people, a lot of comedians say they try to do it in the mirror or something
Yeah.
to see, but it's tough, you know. And you know you don't want to do it in front of people because humor is kind of selective.
Also, like you would have to go in front of people before you start actually going on stage because like
Yeah.
we could bounce off ideas to each other and then make a set list and we could find it absolutely hilarious
and nobody else would.
and no one else would. That's happened before.
Yeah,
like
hence-
where we
hence our
find a
YouTube
joke really
videos.
funny. Yeah. Our YouTube videos we find hilarious and like
Yeah.
there's people who just don't.
Yeah.
They're,
Exactly.
like, they're just small little jokes, but those small little jokes are so goddamn funny to us.
Yeah.
But are like
Go over people's head.
Go over people's heads, and we're
Yeah.
like, you guys suck. Why would you not laugh at our funny jokes?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We're so funny.
Like I'll show people, and then like they'll be like, I don't get it, and I'm like, of course you don't get it, you weeb. I hate you.
Weeb.
Yeah.
Yeah. That happens to
Like stories and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you had to be there stories.
yeah, that happens to me with my parents a lot. Like
Yeah.
I'll show them such a basic thing and they'll be like, that's not funny.
That's not funny.
It's
I'm
not
like,
funny
you just
at
don't
all.
get it. Like when you bought me the card, or
Yeah.
like when
Yeah,
you,
that was so funny.
that
I
was
thought that
so
was
funny.
hilarious.
Okay, so basically on my birthday, I think it was my birthday.
Yeah, it was.
Martin bought me a card, and then he bought me this. He bought two of the same card,
Uh-huh.
and I think you cut.
I bought alright, so the card was these two people sitting on donkeys.
Right.
And that was the cover photo.
Yeah.
It was just these two people sitting on donkeys.
And then it was like probably
in
the
middle
next
of the
one was gonna be like get off your ass or something like that.
Yeah, the inside was like them standing next to the donkeys, and it was like, we decided to get off our ass and wish you a happy birthday. Like that was the punchline.
Yeah.
Instead, I spent $12.
I spent $12 on that.
I wanted to go through this joke. I spent
Fucking
$12 on
hilarious.
these two cards, and cut the cover off of one of the cards, and like taped it or glued it or whatever to the inside of one
Inside of
it,
the other card.
so that the cover of the card was two people sitting on donkeys, and then the
And the
inside
was the exact same
thing.
picture. I literally thought that was one of the funniest things ever. And
It was
I
so
opened it
funny.
and I was like, oh, cool, a card. I wasn't expecting one.
Yeah.
I looked at it, I go, huh, and then I flipped it and I got confused.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
thought I
what?
already flipped it.
I laughed so hard. I thought that was so funny. And then you told me that you go, I'm so glad you find that funny because my parents didn't find it funny at all.
Yeah.
And I was
My
like,
mom
how do you
did
not
not
find that
find it
funny? That
funny.
is so funny. Like, I wouldn't have thought of that at all.
I came home with those two cards, and I was like, yeah, listen to my idea. And I told my mom about it, and she was like, that's so stupid. You know?
Like, didn't even laugh. Like,
Didn't even laugh. She laughed because she thought that
it
wasn't
stupid.
funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She laughed because I was going through with a joke that was not funny.
Yeah.
That's what...
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I thought it was
genuinely. Oh my gosh. I don't know how you do that a lot. You think of like stuff that I would never think of that are just like
Wicked funny.
it's just dumb. And,
Yeah.
like, it's so funny.
There was something the other day that I thought of that was wicked funny. That, like, I don't know how I thought of. But yeah, that happens. That happens to me a lot. That was,
I hate it when I'm in public or like when I'm in class. Back when I was in college, like something would happen in the class, and I would be the only one that would be laughing.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was funny.
Or no, in high school in your English class.
I hated my English class in high school. My
Talk about that.
My junior year, right? Who was my teacher junior English?
Hunt.
Thank you.
Lee.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who? Oh, you want to say that louder? Yeah. It
Plenty.
was
Plenty. There's plenty.
Plenty. And I remember what her name was. It was. Never mind.
Jack shit. That's
Jack
what it
shit.
was.
That was Jack. Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
And that class sucked because no one in that class had a sense of humor, and I didn't know anyone in that class. Like I did know everyone in that class. I just didn't like talk to any of them.
Yeah.
So like I would do some like shit. And it would be funny.
That was funny.
And then no one would laugh.
Anybody else would find funny besides the scummy kids in your
because they didn't have a sense of humor.
Yeah,
it was all the kids that had no sense of humor in that class. And so, like, I would do something that I would genuinely find hilarious. And I know that if you or, like, anyone else, literally anyone else, they would laugh.
Anybody who were friends with, like, Nick or Colby
they'd be on the ground.
Yeah.
And, like, it would happen. And then no one would laugh. And then I would sit there like, man, I can't tell if I'm a loser or just not funny. Like, I can't tell. Like,
I can't tell if I suck or you suck.
Like, I
do all of you guys suck or do I suck?
Yeah, because like I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
And then I would tell someone else like, what about it? Like later, and they'd be like, holy shit, that's hilarious. And I'm like, thank you so much.
Yeah,
I need to hear that.
Yeah,
like, I genuinely think I'm going insane in that class, and I think they all think I'm stupid. And I hated it.
There was one example that you told me that I was like, I thought it was wicked funny, and apparently nobody thought it was funny in the slightest.
Like, not even the slightest.
Yeah. And you told me about it, like what you said or did or whatever, and I laughed at you telling the story. Just, you know what I mean? And apparently nobody found it funny.
And, like, they all look at me awkwardly like I'm an idiot. And I hate that. Like, like, ew, what kind of stupid joke was that? I'm not the one that's stupid here.
Yeah, like it's a formal business meeting or something. Like, you know that?
Yeah, it's like,
you know?
Lighten up. We're in school. I mean, like, high school does not matter that much. Genuinely.
Yeah.
And to be in an English class junior year.
Yeah.
And, like...
in high school.
The worst part is I was doing great.
Right.
Like, I don't know if it was sophomore or junior. No, it might have been junior.
I thought it was senior year.
No, senior year, I knew people then.
Oh, you like that English class?
I like
no,
it
was junior. It was junior year for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it was.
And...
Or was... No.
No, it wasn't senior. I can tell you right now it wasn't senior.
Are you sure?
I loved the people in my senior year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
We had a bunch of Votech students, and, like, they would leave, and then the leftovers were amazing.
Yeah.
They all thought it was hilarious, because
the Votech kids are weird. Votech kids are always weird.
They're always so weird.
That's basically just, like, a program.
I met some cool Votech students, but, like...
There's some who are cool.
The other ones are, like... weird. Most of them are just like
it's like a program
like
where
you can tell like they're going into Votech.
Yeah, it's like a program where you leave the school grounds and you go to like something else to
like be a mechanic or a construction worker or electrician
it's usually a trade. Yeah,
and like it's a good thing to do. But like,
another one was like cosmetics or something like that.
Yeah,
like there was some cool stuff, and I was really considering doing one of them, but I never did.
I even went to the school to like look because I was thinking about doing construction.
Tollgate?
Like, yeah.
Oh, I shouted it out.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't really care.
We didn't go to that school.
We didn't go to that school, so get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, that was that, and we were like, oh, cool, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then I was like, nah, I don't really want to sign up. Because I was like, I just kind of really want a normal high school experience. As much normal. Also, our high school sucks.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Like, I'm talking to Kate about her high school experience. They had, like, sidewalk chalk day, where they would just, like, had this sidewalk, and they would all, like, draw on it.
That's dope.
Like, for the school, they would just leave the school grounds.
Yeah. And
they would just do it, and the school would be like, cool. And they could also have their phones out whenever they wanted, and, like, all this other stuff.
Oh, school's so annoying.
And then, like, they had so much cool stuff. They, like, had woodshop. It was, like, insane. They built drawers, like, full on dressers.
We had woodshop, too, but
not like that.
We built, like, ducks.
Yeah, ducks and, like, our names in a block of 2x4.
Well, that was in middle school. In actual woodshop, they actually did some kind of cool stuff.
Yeah, but not like as cool as what they did. Like,
like actual furniture.
Yeah, like, and they used to go to like, there was a class they had where they just went outside of the classroom and then just like did good for the community. Like they cleaned up graveyards and stuff like that.
That's pretty cool.
They did a bunch of other stuff. And
like,
for woodshop, they made like a bunch of stuff and then just donated it to like the homeless or not the homeless, the whatever people who like in need or something.
Yeah.
They donate a bunch, and like that's awesome. That is so awesome.
Yeah, I really liked woodshop, but I never did in high school. I don't know why. I did it in middle school, but
I am so upset.
with what?
Throughout my entire high school experience, I tried to get video production, the class.
Oh yeah.
I wanted only that class throughout my entire.
And you never. Got
I
it.
literally never got it. I requested it every time, and it could like that is 8 times I could have gotten it because of like the half semester things.
Oh yeah.
8
'Cause
times
it was an elective.
4 at least. So like it was a bunch. It was an elective, and I was like, I just want this. I want to do the first one. I also want to do the second one, and I want to like do
Didn't
this.
even get it the first
I would
one.
ace it. I would ace it. I would know how to do it, and I want to do it with you. And then it never showed up in the class.
What was
And I
that shit
pissed.
class that we got together
We got
at broadcast?
broadcast media.
Yeah, media broadcast.
I made you get it with me,
Yeah. Well, no, I wanted to get it, but then we got in the class
and we
like,
realized it was like
this is
all the idiots in
garbage,
the class. Like,
yeah.
it was literally the stupidest kids in the entire school, and
Yeah.
we were there.
Yeah.
And I felt dumb to be in the class.
Right. Felt like I was losing brain cells being in that class.
Yeah, and then like we were ahead of everyone because
Mhm.
we're not idiots.
Yeah.
And
It was all the Botech kids.
yeah, and so we there was like one other dude in there that was cool. If you know who I'm talking about, we played
I
one of
do.
the odds with them. He was the only other cool one. I don't think the other kid with him was not cool at all.
You don't like the other kid that was
Not
there?
really.
No? He was okay. He was just kind of a hood rat,
Dick.
honestly.
Yeah,
You think he was a dick?
a little bit.
Well,
Like unnecessarily, just
Kind-
like rude.
kinda. He never Oh!
You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, I don't know which one you're talking about, but...
That's the first letter of his
Yeah. You think so?
name. Yeah.
He's kind of like off the wall. He's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he was just like a dick.
Kinda. But like he's
I kind of got off like a dick.
No,
vibe from
I was
him.
thinking about something else. He's not the hood rat kid. The other kid's a hood rat kid.
Oh yeah, I know the hood rat kid you're talking about. I did not like. The
I
hood
didn't
rat
even
kid.
know his first name. I don't remember.
I don't even know his first name.
I
The
did
other,
know
I
it.
remember the other kid's name, the one that we liked,
Yeah.
because he was awesome, and we loved playing War of the Odds with him.
Oh yeah.
At the end of the year.
He was cool, but the kid that sat next to him on his left
Yeah,
was kind of a tool.
kind of a tool.
Kind of a tool.
But the class was so easy, and it made me angry when the teacher would ever like yell at us for like talking or like.
Remember when I flipped the rug?
We played What Are the Odds? It was like 1 out of 50. You flip this rug, and you got the same number.
It was an area rug in the middle of the.
It was huge, by the way. And then
Yeah.
you flipped it, and of course the sped kids like weren't actually speds; they just stupid.
Yeah.
Screamed and then like totally threw you onto the bus.
Yeah.
And he was like, "What happened?" And the kid was like, "The rug was flipped." And they're like, "Shut up! Why did you scream in the first place? You wouldn't
I
even
know.
notice."
He's like, whoa!
I thought you were gonna flip the rug silently, and you just did it all in one motion instantly.
No, I just grabbed it. And woof!
Yeah.
Flipped it so fast.
And everyone goes, "Whoa!"
He's all in.
Yeah. You know, like when whenever the lights turn off in a class and the girls scream.
Yeah.
I hate that. Why did they scream?
I don't know. Why does that happen?
Like lights turn off, like, oh, my time to shine. I better scream because
Yeah,
that
right.
will alert everyone the lights are off.
Yeah.
I hate that. There were so many people I hated from the high school though.
Well.
Everyone knew me, and I hated a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Like didn't hate, but more like I just couldn't stand.
Yeah. We're at an hour.
Yeah, no, we should probably end it soon.
You want to just
End it now?
no?
Oh,
I was gonna say you want to like continue it, but make it a second episode.
no.
Why? Don't end it.
No. Just farted. We have to think of a way to connect this one into the next one. I don't want to record another one right now.
Why not? What time is it?
It is. It's 10:50.
10:50. We technically had time to record another one, but I don't know. It's whatever. I feel like banging 2 out in 1 week is easy. You know?
Yeah. I don't want to. Because I don't want to, like, overdo this now. I want to be able to get
No, I'm
one a
not
week,
gonna
but
post
also,
it.
like, I don't have a lot to talk about now.
I'm not gonna post them both.
Well, I know that, but, like, I don't have a lot to talk about right now. So in a week, I'll have a whole new set of stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
And I don't want to kind of, like, try to repeat myself.
Well, we were just talking about something, but then we talked about ending it.
Yeah, ending it. So now we're going to...
No.
I'm going to think... You talk to them, and I'll think of a joke to end the stream, okay? That will go into the next one.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about my English class
Okay.
because it was weird. No, that's not what I want to talk
Okay.
about.
You figure out what you want to talk
What
about.
was no, just wait. What was the last thing that we talked about? Oh, media
Dumb people. I
broadcast.
hate people.
Media broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
So okay.
Also, we made, like, assignments. He had assignments he gave us. And he was like, oh, you can do this, you can do whatever you want. And then we had to write out every word that was said on them.
Oh, yeah, that was
and
so
then he
obnoxious.
also cut them out because they weren't good or irrelevant. We put them in there because they were fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
They were so funny to have.
Yeah.
Like, someone was
it
like...
actually made it entertaining. He was like, this is just, like kind of
it was
fluff.
literally
You don't need
entertaining. Like,
Yeah.
anyone would love to watch that. And then he made it so it was dumb and stupid. And our teacher had no sense of humor.
this. Yeah.
He literally had no sense of humor.
Literally did not. He had the sense of humor of Facebook.
That was literally it. He, like, probably thought the Minion memes were funny.
Yeah, he does. He
Yeah,
probably
like,
does.
I hate that. And he would always, like, thinking he was a jokester. And he's not funny. Like, he said a joke in front of, like, the entire school once because he had, like, the microphone. And, of course, he has to be like, oh, I'm the funny one.
Joke.
And then he told the joke, and no one laughed, and he had the awkward... like, he laughed at himself.
Yeah.
And then I turned to, like, Martin, I was like, wow. Like, we were a couple seats away when it happened. And I
was-
kind of looked at you, and we kind of just both eye rolled, like, oh my god, I hate this guy.
It's so, like, annoying. Just the fact that he thinks that he is
And, like,
so
even
funny.
after getting shut down, like, if no one laughed at your joke 90 times in a row,
Yeah.
and it's literally everyone.
Yeah, he's so...
Maybe you're not funny. Like, I was in a class with, and I knew that, like, I spoke to it, and they thought it was funny.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But his humor wasn't humor.
Not
For
funny.
no one. Not even for, like, for one thing, is to make kids laugh. It's really hard to do that
Yeah.
as an adult. As, like, a teacher, especially, to get, like, kids to laugh, like, to think you're funny.
Yeah.
You don't do that through jokes.
Our band teacher was
Like,
funny.
kids don't like jokes anymore.
Yeah.
They like just random shit that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he thought it was like a Facebook humor, and not even the other teachers thought he was funny.
No one.
Like,
But he thought he was the funniest dude
he's
ever.
the kid that would have been bullied in the school.
He was. No, but our band teacher knew how to actually be funny.
Oh my god. I love our band teacher. I'm not gonna lie to you. I still call him my band teacher because he totally is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even do band anymore in my life. Like, I miss being part of the band.
Right.
And I loved his class. He was awesome, and I think he's the best teacher I've ever had.
Yeah.
And I want to go visit him again
Me too.
and he loved seeing us.
Yeah.
I want to like ask him like, hey, you want to go to dinner with like me, Martin, and Nick? Because
Yeah.
we'd love to like just go out to dinner with you because you're awesome.
I can text him or something, or anybody, any of us.
I
can
could text him. Oh my god, me and him have a special bond.
Oh yeah.
It is
Sure.
it is something else.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but like I was a kid he shit on
Yeah.
in class just because he knew I could handle it.
He really
And
did.
I totally like went with it. I was like, yup, that's me. I totally eat dirt on the side of the road.
Yeah.
That's me. Dirt eating side of the road kid.
Yeah.
Julian, that's me.
You would walk into class and be like, "Hey, like, shut up!"
Yeah.
You know?
Just randomly.
Yeah. He's wicked cool, man. I wish most teachers were like that.
Yeah.
You know? But like,
Our other math teacher, or at least my math teacher, I don't know if he had you as math, but he knew him, yeah.
yeah,
He
I knew.
wants me to come
I had
visit
him.
too.
I had him for advisory. He's awesome.
Yeah.
He was probably my favorite, like, teacher.
Like
but-
core teacher.
Yeah. Well, like
Core as in like math, English, science, history.
I mean, like, as a teacher, like being
in his class.
being in his class was the best.
Yeah.
But
He's
Lizzie,
smart.
he is.
He is genius.
I said his name twice. But my band teacher, right?
I didn't even realize you said his name until just now.
Yeah. The band teacher, like, I see him more as a friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's
Even,
definitely.
especially at this point. Now that
I
we're
totally see
graduating.
him more as a friend. I still see the other math teacher as a teacher.
Yeah.
He really guided me into like places now.
Yeah.
And
Because
like,
he's like a really good like role model, but he's also
he's an amazing role model, and he's
really
like
funny.
and he's also like, hey, this is where the path you should follow, or like some other stuff. And
Yeah,
like,
he's really supportive.
I take like his opinion
Yeah.
to heart. Like for Christmas, I got him and the two other teachers in that room because
Yeah.
we were all like really close.
Yeah.
All Christmas.
I want to go
gifts.
visit them too.
Yeah,
I want to go see them.
we have to go together.
The female teacher that was in that classroom,
Yeah,
I was probably the closest with her because her daughter went to my dojo
yeah,
like 2 years before I was even in high school.
yeah.
You know, when I was like an assistant teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and the math teacher had a special bond too. Like I don't know what it was. We just like connected really well.
Yeah.
They
thought our
I had
videos-
his like number because of the Remind app that we
Yeah.
had, and I would text him in the middle of class to yell at Nick for no reason, and he would.
Yeah.
Totally. He was like one time Nick's texted him, and he was like, "Hey, can you yell at Julian and be like, you just yell at him and go, you're a coward with no redeeming qualities."
Yeah.
And he yelled at that man. I go, "Damn, okay."
You're a coward with no redeeming qualities. That's so funny.
Yeah, he's awesome. Like those teachers are amazing. Ones that kind of like not overstep. The ones that kind of, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain.
Break the boundary.
Break the boundary, and like kind of get closer with their students or the teachers you want. You don't want a dick teacher. You don't want a teacher who's like, you have to do what I say when I say it, because those are like assholes and you hate them.
Like cop teachers.
Yeah.
Or like helicopter
But if you have a chill teacher that you can really like follow them, he's like, hey, and even when they ask like, hey, can you put your phone away and like do this?
It's because it's out of respect. It's not out of
it's out, I'm respectfully. Yes, I will put my phone away and gather. Like, I will even, like, participate in your lesson.
Yeah.
Because I respect you.
Exactly.
But if I don't respect you, there's not going to be, like, that kind of transaction. I'll go, and then I'll shove it in my pocket and, like, silently watch.
Yeah.
But that's for, like, a different teacher. But if he, like, even then, like, I would just walk into class and I wouldn't pull out my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Very rarely would I pull out my phone in his class because I respected him. He got the respect from me, and I think he deserves it. He was supposed to be a meteorologist. Like a weatherman, he wanted to be.
Yeah, I know. That'd be sick if we saw him on TV. Yeah. He would kill it. I think he really would.
I think he would. He had like his own makeup kit and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know he went that deep.
He went that deep.
Oh
his
my
makeup
God.
kit. He went to college. He was in there for like 3 or 2 years, and then he switched to math. He was like, I don't know, I'm doing this, and he switched to become a math teacher.
It's pretty cool.
I think he's happy, and I really want to go visit him.
He's like the top teacher in the district for math.
Yeah.
He's like the head math teacher.
He is that math teacher. Because he's good.
Crazy
he's good with the teacher and good with the students, and that's what really matters.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, because now that like school is kind of irrelevant, I'd say
to us or in general,
like high school.
Yeah.
High school is kind of irrelevant. You kind of like learn random shit you'll never use.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I have all this basic information I just don't need.
Yeah, it's just random.
But like the math class, I feel like you need math. I feel like you need math to prove that you're not an idiot. Like,
yeah.
That kind of like it kind of develops your brain on like, and it's kind of working it.
Yeah, I think the math that you learn is kind of useless, but the math that you learn also helps you develop common sense.
Yeah.
So, and most people don't have that shit.
Yeah. So I feel like we need our math. I don't know about some. I know we need English, but I don't think I need to write a freaking 5-paragraph essay weekly.
That shit was dumb.
Yeah, like
weekly, like what is this? A writing class?
It's not. It's English, and
Yeah.
I hate writing. I hate it so much.
Well, I like writing.
Like, I know how to write professionally. I feel like that's all they should teach us.
I like writing, but I would hate to write an essay every week.
Also, like, the verisimilitude of the Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Whenever will I have to go in depth of the plausible reality of this character from this book? Or this, not even book, a short story. Like,
book
it's so
reports,
stupid.
Book reports, or, like, poem analysis, all that stuff, dumb.
Yeah, I don't understand what the point of that is.
When will you ever... when will we ever have to, like, analyze a piece of writing? Like, maybe, like, a document, but, like, no.
I feel like history is, like, not really that important, but it also is.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you should know about what happened, and, and like...
I think that's important.
Like, so, the mistakes people made, and so you kind of have, like, a empathy for other people.
Yeah.
Through history.
Yeah.
But then again, like, I hate that, because, like, they teach us about the history, and they get mad at us for being on our phones in class. Yeah, at least I'm not murdering people and, like, slaying Jews because they're Jews.
Yeah,
I'm just on my phone for, like, a quick second to check the time.
Right.
I'm not Hitler. I'm literally just looking at the time. Yeah. Or, like, when you try to explain it to a teacher, like, oh, I just, sorry, my bad, I was looking at the time. They don't go, oh, it's alright. They're gonna go, like, I was never on my phone in classes either. Like, I was so like, I was a good student. I had good grades and shit. I hated stuff like that.
I only pulled my phone out. Dude, what is that?
I have an alarm.
I only pull my phone out in select classes.
What is that?
You know, like, I probably pulled it out more than I should have. But, only in select classes.
Yeah.
In classes where the teacher didn't care.
Yeah.
I had a lot of classes like that where I could, like, just pull out my phone and go on it and literally put the phone on my desk and the teacher wouldn't say anything because they just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah. A lot of times it's the same for, like, subs, too.
I feel like we wouldn't want to go on our phone so much if they let us, like, use it in the halls or, like, during the cafeteria.
Yeah, right?
I wouldn't want to go on it so bad.
Yeah.
I want to go on it to see, like, what everyone else is talking about, because I know my other friends are, like, secretly talking about shit in class.
Yeah.
When we could just, like, text
Yeah, I don't know why they don't allow it in the cafeterias.
I don't know.
And what's the big deal?
Even in the halls, like, it would, I literally, if I could use it in the halls in the cafeteria, or, like, we had a little bit, like, if we had, like, 2 extra minutes before classes to, like, have people, that was really it. Like,
in the next town over, they let.
Yeah, I know. And it's annoying. I hate that. Our school sucks with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like so many rules could be changed and, like, for the better.
Yeah.
And they're just done with it.
A lot of people that I work with go to schools that are nearby, obviously, because I work with a lot of people that are my age. And they say the same thing, that, like, the phone rule isn't that big of a deal, or, like, people don't care if you go on it in the hall or at lunch.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's stupid, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if we're seen with it, it's, like, either getting taken or written up, you know?
And you also know everyone has one.
Right.
And, like, sometimes even the teachers have their phones out. And they're, like, they do stuff.
Yeah.
And you're like, you guys, I don't know. I really don't like.
I don't remember who it was. I think it was my Spanish teacher, the cool Spanish teacher before he left. The really cool.
Oh, I loved him.
Him?
Oh, he's also an Italian teacher.
Sorry. Well, he taught my Spanish.
Don't undermine him.
I
I think he is an amazing person, but not that good of a teacher.
He doesn't teach. He's just a great person.
I absolutely loved him.
He's just fun to be in his class.
I was so upset when he left the school.
Yeah, I know. Especially because he was my tennis coach. I didn't want to play tennis after that.
Yeah.
But he had this rule, which I kind of agree with, actually, where if you have... He goes on his phone because he has a wife and kids to attend to, right?
Yeah.
That's the only reason why he would. And he said that if a student in his class had a spouse or a child to tend to, they would let them go on their phone, right? And he's had that before.
Or like family things, like
right.
Anything family related.
And he's had that before where he's had students who are like responsible for their sibling because their parents are deadbeats or they actually have a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they like are texting the babysitter or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that's the reason why you're on your phone, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
And I think that's cool.
That's really sweet. I also hate it when they're like, they're high school students. All of them has a job and they have like things they have to attend to, a social life, and they're like, oh, give us your phone, you'll get it back tomorrow, or get like your parent to come in and get it.
Yeah.
Like, I literally could not do that.
Yeah, right.
I literally, or they even have like a class where like, oh, you don't get your phone for the day, this is fun.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to survive without it because it's like, that sounds kind of like stupid and like, the boy can't survive without technology.
Yeah.
I have my schedule on there. I have like 90 other things I need to attend to on my phone.
Yeah, like if my boss
If I didn't have my phone for 2 days, I'm screwed.
Yeah, exactly. Like if my boss called me or texted me, and if I had like no way to contact him or like my parents and tell them anything that I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know? Because shit comes up all the time where I have to be like, oh, I'm going to stay here.
Yeah, worst case scenario, I get shot, and then they're like, I don't have a phone with me to text like, hey, policeman, I just got shot in an alley. Come get me.
Yeah. Come get me. Come get me. I got shot. Come get me.
What is something stupid? If you get shot and you have to get in an ambulance, do you have to pay for the ambulance?
I think so.
For $5,000 for something that didn't even not even your fault.
$5,000. I think ambulance bills are more than that.
I think say less. I was like, they're not less.
They're hefty. That's what
they're
health
like $5,000 for an ambulance.
That's what health insurance is for, though.
Yeah, some girl that Kate's friends with got alcohol poisoning at a.
Yeah, you told me about that.
And $15,000 was the hospital bills.
Yep.
Like that's insane. Like she's in college.
Mm-hmm.
That one thing. Now she's gonna probably like not. She's gonna come out of college with such a huge amount of debt.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because you have to like overcharge for everything.
Yeah. How come the government doesn't pay for that shit? How come medical isn't given to the citizens?
I don't know. But there's this. I don't want to talk politics, but I'm totally about to.
Let's talk about cows. Let's talk about this.
No way. I actually want to tell you something.
Okay.
So like, there's this good idea.
I have a fun fact about cows in a second. I actually do. But go ahead.
Okay. Keep that cow fact. Is
I
it
definitely
the
will.
one?
Huh? No.
Okay.
It's really crazy.
Okay. Okay. So there's this the guy who's running for president, Andrew.
Wong?
No.
Andrew Wong.
Andrew Yang.
Andrew Yang, yeah.
Andrew Yang.
No, Andrew Wong's a YouTuber.
Yeah. He said that. I was like, no, he makes music.
Yeah.
Andrew Yang. He wants to give $1,000 to every 18-year-old and up a month.
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't know what he called it, but it's like some bill or act, and everyone gets $1,000. He would do this by raising taxes, like through certain stuff, but everyone would get $1,000 a month, and it would increase our economy because everyone would have money, more money in the system, more cash flow. Our taxes would go up.
Yeah, but then everything would appreciate. Like, prices would go up because people have more money, and then it's just gonna tank.
Well, no, they wouldn't prices would go up, but not only because of taxes. They would increase the taxes, and the taxes would be higher, but you would still get like it would still benefit you in the long run.
Would it?
Yeah, I
would have to look
did
into
my
that.
research.
I would have to look more into that. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, but like I think it's a good idea, and I think a lot of stuff would work. But like the tax, it would mostly be on like a house or like
Yeah.
like
Income
if you're gonna
tax.
buy a boat, the boat would be 30,000, and then you'd pay 12,000 in
I mean,
tax. You know what I mean?
Property tax. Mostly.
Yeah, like property tax, like a lot of it.
Nah,
And then there wouldn't be like as much tax on like I think he said there wouldn't be much tax on grocery shopping.
Yeah.
Like if you went to go grocery shopping, instead of like spending $100 and having to pay $12 in tax or whatever, or $20 in tax, you would only pay like
Four. Yeah.
or like not any.
Yeah.
And
That's in New Hampshire.
yeah,
There's no.
I love New. There's no
consumer tax.
yeah, like sales tax or whatever and stuff.
Sales tax. Yeah.
And I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely love that in New Hampshire.
But income tax and property tax is through the roof
yeah,
because of that.
Yeah.
And that's kind of shitty. Want to hear my cow fact?
yeah, I would love to hear your cow fact. Wait, let's end it on your cow fact. I didn't think of a joke to end it, so we're gonna end it on your cow fact.
Okay. Well, I kind of want to talk about it for a minute because it's crazy.
Okay.
Ready? Okay. So.
I'm ending the stream now. Boop. No.
I hope I word it in a way that's not confusing, but
Okay, I'm gonna get confused nonetheless.
so, the cow industry, right, spends so much money feeding cows, right,
Yeah.
in order to, like produce beef,
Yeah.
right. So much money and food is in that, to the point where if we were to use that money and that food to feed people instead of feeding them the cows themselves, we would be able to solve world hunger.
No,
I
really?
swear to Christ.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, then we wouldn't have beef, which I'm perfectly fine with. I don't like beef.
Yeah.
I like milk.
Well, we would at least have less beef. But if we used all of the money or the food that we gave to cows to people, nobody would be hungry.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's actually insane.
It's because people are greedy.
I've been thinking about that lately, actually. Like, how many cows there must be, and how many cows die a day.
Where do you think the closest cow is right now? Remember when we talked about this?
Yeah. Yeah. How far do you think is the closest cow right now?
Yeah.
Right now? Yeah, right now.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, from your position on Earth,
Right now.
where is the closest cow?
Like a couple miles? I don't know. Some people have cows.
That's weird to think about.
Some people just have pet cows.
Yeah,
It's
right?
like, I have a cow. I like drinking milk from their
Yeah,
udders. I'm like, that's
they live in a
nasty.
New York apartment. Yeah, you want to meet my
I
cow?
want to meet my cow. Like, what? My cow.
yeah,
you want to meet him is what I said to you. Do you understand
Her
that?
name's Bessie. She gives me milk in the morning. You
Yeah,
wanna
milk
meet
in
her?
the morning. I like to squeeze her teat, and then I like to drink milk out of it.
Squeeze her teeth.
Unfiltered, just milk,
Ew.
like
Ugh.
cow teat milk.
Whole milk.
Ugh, hit
Yeah.
milk.
Isn't that crazy though? The money that's going into feeding cows. There's so much money going into that in order to make steak for rich people. Crazy. Insane. Out of this world. Bonkers.
Bonkers. Okay, think of a joke.
Okay.
Knock knock.
Who's there?